Hello, I'm Sheila Hensley, and once again, I am interviewing one of my students who's no longer a student, although she will always be my student. She is now my colleague because she has finished all of her coursework. She has received her license, and she is now out working as a real estate agent. I am so proud to introduce my previous student, Kaylee Willis. Hey, Kaylee, how are you, and welcome.
I'm doing great, Sheila. I'm glad to be here.
What we're doing is we're talking to prospective students. I want you to walk through your process and tell me how you decided to get in the business, in hopes that will help others as they watch your video go through their process of making the decision.
Real estate's just always been my family. My grandmother has her license. My grandfather has his license. My mom has her license. I have aunts and uncles who have their license. So it's just always been something I've grown up around, and ever since I was young, I knew I wanted to get my real estate license.
Right.
But yes, so that's kind of what led me to finally making the decision to give you a call. And that took a few months to finally get the courage to say I'm actually going to do this, because I was a college graduate. I have a full-time job, but I knew that this is something I've always wanted to do, and said, I'm going to get my license. I'm going to get my license. It was finally time to put my money where my mouth was.
That's going to be the next question. What was your biggest fear about flipping the switch?
Just making that call was the hardest step, and after that you made it easy and made it simple.
So once you talked to me, I wasn't so intimidating anymore, maybe?
No, you take care of your students. Make sure they get their work done.
And that's the way it is. That's very similar to what other people have said, is making the decision is the hardest part. And then once they make the call and they start doing the research and taking the steps, then it becomes easier because they've made the decision and they're going forward rather than waiting and waiting and waiting. Now that you've been working at the family business and with your grandmother, was it the right decision to go into the family business right after you got your license?
It's been really great. She doesn't want me to do everything the way she's done it unless I want to. So it's been a really great few days, because I've only had my license a few days, but working with her.
I can imagine to have someone that you know, love, and trust come in and help you with the business that you have established for many years has to be a blessing for her. So I'm very happy for her that she got you, because I know how good you are.
Well, thank you.
All right. Advice for prospective students of mine that will be watching this video. What would you have them do to prepare themselves?
Are you wanting an online class, or are you wanting a classroom setting? And for me, I've always been a classroom setting type person, but with my full-time job, I knew that just wasn't going to happen. I wasn't able to do that. So figure out which one works best for you, which one fits best into your lifestyle, and then do your research, figure out which school you want to go with. Maybe call a local realtor and say, hey, maybe a firm you're wanting to affiliate with, and say, hey, I'm interested in being in real estate, and do you have any suggestions on what school to go to, or something of that nature?
In preparation for going into the career, any advice?
So I just say, take your time. Don't try to push yourself too quickly. Really learn the material, and if life gets in the way, it's okay. Let life get in the way and enjoy it, because you'll have time to come back to your, especially if it's online, you'll have time to come back to it and finish it. So don't rush through it. Really focus on it. Take notes and really learn the information, because the test is not an easy one. For
people getting into the business, do your research. Find a really, really good school with backup. And there are many out there. I'm not the only one. I do happen to be the best, but that's what I've been told. But I do try very, very hard, and I keep up with my students. Do your research, get a good class, get a good instructor, get back up on that, get with a really good broker. Broker can make or break your first 2 years in the business and your career. You need backup, you need support, and you need somebody who really, really wants you to succeed. Personalities do get involved, and when you interview brokers, it's very, very important to connect with that broker and make sure you have a good communication between the two of you, because you're going to need it. You're going to need some training. You are an independent contractor, and you do get to make your own decisions. However, when you're just starting out, to have that backup is imperative.
Yeah.
because you are dealing with large sums of money and people's dreams and lives, and it's better that you know what you're doing. So
Yeah.
thank you for the interview.
You're very welcome.
Congratulations on your accomplishments. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. And congratulations to Nana for having you, because she's really got a good one. You tell her I said that. Now she can watch the video.
Yes, I'll send it to her.
Exactly. Thank you, Kaylee. We'll talk soon. I'll
All
keep
right.
up with you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.